And we've got some breaking news on this story from Kerala. India Today has now accessed exclusive CCTV footage from outside the house of the first accused priest, Father Abraham Verghese, in the Kerala rape scandal, on the basis of which the crime branch today raided his home. In the video recorded on Wednesday night at about 11:42 p.m, hours after the anticipatory bail plea was rejected, a vehicle can be seen leaving his house. Lights are on in front of the house of Father Abraham Verghese. A vehicle comes out with lights on. The vehicle crosses the road in front of the victim's house with headlights off. The headlight comes on as the vehicle passes the victim's home. The investigation team has raided his home today morning based on these reports and this footage. The crime branch team probing the case is yet to nab 2 of the 4 accused in the case. Let's go straight across to Gopi Krishnan Unithan joining us live from Thiruvananthapuram for more on this story. He's been on the ground traveling across cities in Kerala, piecing together this complicated and controversial story that is in all the local media as well. Gopi, take us through what these CCTV images now signify that led to the raid of Father Abraham Verghese's house. And we also know now that, Gopi, 2 priests are still out there. 2 have surrendered, 1 was raided and arrested, 2 are still out there.
Well, Shiv, coming directly to the first question that you have raised about the CCTV footage, because we have accessed this exclusive CCTV footage from the victim's house, because I need to make that point very clear, because the victim and the first accused are in fact neighbors, and that is how the first accused managed to sexually abuse this girl when she was a 10th standard student. We can come back to the details of that story later, but now going on to the CCTV footage. And on Wednesday was the day when the anticipatory bail plea filed by 4 priestesses. In fact, all these 4 priestesses have approached the Kerala High Court, and all 3 of them had their bail pleas dismissed by the Kerala High Court. And immediately after that, there were reports that this first accused was continuing to stay in his house in Tiruvalla. And now this CCTV footage that we have extracted from the house of the victim clearly shows that an SUV, and according to the people close to that area, that is the very vehicle in which that priest used to travel. That vehicle can be seen coming out of the house at around 11:45 in the night. And what is actually the thing that raises the suspicion is that when the vehicle first comes out of the house, it's actually fully lit up. It has the headlights on. When the vehicle is actually passing through the house or in the road in front of the victim's house, the light goes completely off. And in a video from the next angle, from the next camera, we can actually see when the vehicle clearly crosses that home, the light comes back on once again. So that is actually one thing that raises the suspicion that first accused was in his house on the very same day the anticipatory bail plea was rejected, and till now there haven't been any further information. The police haven't been able to nab him. It was only on the second day that the first arrest was recorded, and that was after the second accused in the case. He surrendered before the investigation team in Kollam. He surrendered before the crime branch investigation team in Kollam, and he was later taken to Tiruvalla, and further proceedings was duly done. Today, the second arrest came, and that was actually the third accused in the case, who also apparently surrendered in front of the police team. And his medical and all other functions are being done at the moment, and he will also be produced before the court.
So 2 are now in custody of the police, and 2 are currently absconding. They're out there. These shocking CCTV images establishing that the priest visited his house as well once the glare of the law was on him. Gopi, thanks very much for joining us. One of the Christian priests in Kerala accused of raping a woman surrendered. That's the one that Gopi was referring to just now, to the police a day after the High Court rejected his anticipatory bail plea. Those were pictures of his car outside the victim's house. Father Job Matthew and other priests had allegedly used this victim's confession and forced her to have sex with them. In another second involving a bishop, no action has been taken so far. Take a look. This is the background of a case everybody needs to know about.
Rape accused Father Job Matthew surrenders. A day after the Kerala High Court denied anticipatory bail to Father Matthew along with 2 other accused priests, Father J.S.K. George and Father Abraham Verghese, Father Matthew became the first of the 5 accused priests to surrender on Thursday. All 5 priests of the Malankara Orthodox Syrian Church are accused of blackmailing and raping a woman.
Orthodox Syrian Church has done a highly disgusting attitude from their side that they have published my wife's private statement to me, to the culprits as well as the media. They have proved their way of protecting their believers' interest.
The woman claims that she was first raped at the age of 16, but became a target of serial rapes after she confessed to another priest. A confession that was used as blackmail.
Believers is really getting cheated by the Indian Orthodox Church or the Malankara Orthodox Church, and I am sure none of the believers will get justice from this church. Only priests have a solid position.
Also indicting the Catholic Church is the latest edition of its magazine Indian Currents, pinning the blame on the victim, questioning the victim for not telling her mother, questioning her character, that she was in fact raped by her boyfriend at 16, who later became a priest.
The column very clearly states there is something in the background. The writer very clearly tells if the priest in Kerala or the bishop in Jalandhar have committed crime, they should be punished. And that's our stand.
Until now, church is fighting for their reputation. So their reputation for them is prime. Victims inside who are suffering are not their concern.
With Father Matthew surrendering, the Kerala Church is now facing a massive crisis of faith. It stands accused of defending rape-accused priests, one of whom have themselves surrendered. But the question now is, why hasn't the church acted still? What explains their silence? With Gopi and Parveena, Bureau Report, India Today.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.